Mahalia Jackson singing Halleluja omfattande följande stycken, nämligen Silent Night, Holy Night, O little town of Bethlehem, O come, old ye faithful, and Sweet little Jesus boy. Miss Mahalia Jackson was born in 1912 in New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of blues and Dixieland music. Little Mahalia Jackson sang in her father's church choir from the time she was 5 years old. Although her body was small, her voice was big, and her songs reflected a true artistic sensitivity and understanding for the music of the church. Every Sunday, people from near and far would come to hear her. She went as far as the 8th grade in school and then had to knuckle down to a job. She nursed babies, worked as a maid and laundress, and dreamed about becoming a nurse. At 16, Mahalia left New Orleans and went to Chicago, faithfully following her parents' religious training. She joined the Greater Salem Baptist Church upon her arrival there. The following Friday, she attended choir rehearsal. The director heard her mighty voice coming through the director heard her mighty voice coming through above the rest of the group and seized the opportunity to try something that he had long desired to do. He formed a quintet of singers featuring Mahalia Jackson, and right then and there, Miss Jackson forgot about her ambitions to become a nurse. The group traveled to various churches throughout the Baptist Convention. People would come to hear the quintet, but leave talking about the magnificent artistry of Mahalia Jackson. The singers were paid out of silver offerings taken at the end of each program, but this income was not enough to sustain Miss Jackson. Accordingly, she worked during the week at the same things she learned to do in New Orleans, and then landed a job as a packer in a date factory. She saved her money, studied beauty culture, and opened a beauty salon, later a floral shop. She bought real estate and began to develop a tidy income, all the time continuing to sing at various churches on Sundays. Gradually, Miss Jackson began to rise in importance in the Baptist Convention. Today, she holds the office of the treasurer of music auxiliary of that organization. She is also their official vocalist. Miss Jackson takes her religion seriously. She refuses offers to sing in bars and nightclubs in spite of the huge sums offered. She has sung in concert halls in Europe as well as America. It does not seem to matter what language her audience understands. In France, she was mobbed by the Parisian equivalent of Bobby Soxers. In England, a great lady in the theater was ignored as surging crowds mobbed Miss Jackson for autographs. Now that she comes into the nation's homes each Sunday evening via CBS radio, the recognition of Mahalia Jackson's superb talents continues to grow. This mini groove 45 record should be played with a long playing sapphire or diamond stylus.